Hello, hello, hello. This is Rochelle. How are you all today? Today, I wanted to talk with you about clarity. And I mean clarity in your life or clarity in your business. And I know a lot of people are just not sure about what to do next, which direction to go, and it causes a lot of frustration. So I just wanted to give you 10 tips today, 10 things that you can do to get clarity in your life. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you can do, this is like the best thing, is to just get quiet and ask God to give you clarity. So that's the first really good step. Takes a lot of patience, and because sometimes it's hard to just silence yourself and get quiet so that you can hear. But that's the number one good thing to do. Another thing that you can do to get some clarity in your life is to write a list of what you think that you should be doing. Okay, and so sometimes just seeing everything on paper, it helps to bring some clarity. So just jot down, whatever you're feeling. Don't judge it. Don't limit yourself. Just write it all down. And sometimes clarity can come that way as well. The third thing that you can do to get some clarity is from that list that you just wrote, just choose one thing and go for it. Just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, if it's not how you thought it would be, choose something else from your list, right? But you won't know until you start. A lot of times, clarity comes while we're in motion. So definitely give that one a try. Another thing that you can do to get clarity is to just be honest with yourself. The truth is that you may already have an idea of the direction that you should be going, right? But you may be afraid to do it, or you may not feel disciplined enough to do it, or for whatever reason, you just aren't moving forward with it. So sometimes we know, but we just don't want to act. Let me tell you, I have a course. It's called A Course in Personal Development, and it's all about developing habits for success. And that's success in your life, your business, because personal development translates into success in every area of your life. And if that's something that you're interested in, you can check it out, bit.ly/until I did. That's bit.ly/until I did. And just for this Facebook Live special, I'm offering a really, really good discount. It's about 50% off. So head on over and check that out. That's bit.ly/until I did. Okay, so that's 4 things so far, right? So number 1, get quiet and ask God to give you some clarity. Step 2 is to write a list of what you think that you should be doing. Step 3 is to just choose something from that list and go for it. If it doesn't work out, choose something else. Step 4 is just to be honest with yourself. Do you already know what you need to be doing, but you're afraid to do it, or you don't feel equipped enough to do it? All right, so step 5, the 5th thing that you can do to get clarity is to just take some time alone, right? So go on by yourself with a journal and a pen and just, divide your paper up into like 6 or 7 different sections, categories, and just label them: personal, health, career or business, relationships, and that can include family or friends. You can separate that out as well if you want. Financial, and write out like 3 things that you really want in those areas of your life, and what steps you would have to take to get that. And that exercise will help to bring you some clarity as well. And I did a workshop on that, and you can go ahead and download that for free. And it's called the Create a Plan for Your Life workshop. And you can get that at bit.ly/clarity plan. So that's bit.ly/clarity plan. It's really good. It'll help you to get clear. Okay, another thing that you can do to get some clarity is to say some affirmations. Just say affirmations about what it is that you want. So you can say, instead of always being like, I don't know what I want, I need some clarity, I just don't know what to do next. Say something different. Say, I know what I want in my life, right? So just change what you're saying, and that can also help. Another thing that you can do to get some clarity, seriously, if it's causing you so much grief and you're struggling so bad, is to just hire somebody to help you. Hire a life coach, somebody, just hire somebody to help you out with that. Another thing that you can do, this is number 8, is just let it go. Sometimes we want clarity so bad in our lives that we're so hyper focused on it that we miss the clarity that's already there. So just let it go for a while, and you'll be surprised when you're least expecting it. You will know what to do next. Okay, and number 9 is don't count out like the unexpected or the weird, the just out of the ordinary thing that you think is like that definitely isn't something that I should be doing, right? So suppose that you really love animals, right? You may think that has nothing to do with what you're to do next in your life, but it really might. If you're really passionate about animals, maybe you're supposed to start some shelter, or maybe start a boarding business for animals, just whatever. But just don't count out the things that you really enjoy, but that you probably think that it's not something that you can really do with your life just because it's non-traditional. Okay, so don't overlook those things. And then another thing that you can do to get some clarity in your life, like I told you, is to go on and pick up that free download, bit.ly/clarity plan, and that will really help you. So let's go over those 10 steps again. So 1, you can get quiet and ask God to give you some clarity. Like I said, it takes a lot of patience. So just, sitting there, letting all those thoughts run through and just really hear what God is saying to you. Second, you can write a list of what you think you should be doing. Don't judge your list, just jot it all down, and just doing that exercise is going to help you to get clear. Another thing that you can do is from that list, just choose one thing and go for it. Don't overthink it. Just choose the one thing and do it. As you're doing it, you're going to get some clarity. And it may be leading you in another direction, but it's okay. But while you're in motion, clarity is going to come. Fourth, just be honest with yourself. Like I said, you may already know what you're supposed to be doing next, but you're afraid to do it. So you may be afraid, or you may feel you're not disciplined enough, or you don't have what it takes. But just be honest and do that. And I'm offering a course in personal development. You can go on and check it out, bit.ly/until I did. And there's a really good discount for Facebook Live viewers. So go ahead and check that out. The 5th thing that you can do to get some clarity in your life is to just take some time alone with your journal and your pen and just divvy up your paper into 7 sections, different areas of your life: personal, health, finances, life or business, relationships, which includes your family and friends, and just write out 3 things that you want to see happening in those areas. Just 3, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. So write out those 3 things and see what happens. You will probably be surprised at what comes up for you. Another thing that you can do is to say some affirmations. So instead of confessing all the time that I don't know what to do, I don't know what next, say something different, right? Say that you know what you want. Try that one out. 7th thing that you can do is, if it's really causing you so much grief, is to just hire some help. Hire yourself a life coach or somebody who you can just go ahead and just hash things out with, talk and get some one-on-one clarity that way. The 8th thing that you can do is to just let it go. Stop hyper-focusing and thinking about it so much, right? You become so obsessed with it that you miss the clarity that's there. So let it go and see what happens. It'll come when you least expect it. And of course, don't overlook the non-traditional things that pop up for you, right? So like I said, you may have a love for, I don't know, maybe you have a love for art. Maybe you're an accountant right now, but you love art and you're really passionate about it. And hey, there's a lot that you can do with art. It's worth pursuing. It's worth seeing what else is there. So don't overlook that sort of stuff. And of course, number 10 is to go ahead and pick up that free download, the Create a Plan for Your Life workshop at bit.ly/clarity plan. So thank you so much for joining. Share, if you think anybody else could benefit from these 10 things that you can do to get some clarity, definitely share. And thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.